The Dragons have won another state title banner here on the baseball diamond, and this year's championship team was inspired by one young man who's no longer with us, but was a pivotal part to setting the standard here in Southlake, Texas.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And for the 5th time in school history, Southlake Carroll on top of the state of Texas.
The very first thing, this is a true story that my wife told me, she goes, "Nico's your angel."
It's going to be a year next week, and I still can't get over this happened to him, of all the people.
Nico Cole was a son, a brother, and a teammate. He also happened to be one of the greatest pitchers in Southlake program history.
I mean this in the nicest way, and in the most competitive way and endearing way. He was mean as a snake. On the field. Okay, off the field, he's the best friend anybody could have.
That alter ego on the mound helped the Dragons clinch a 2018 state championship, something his mother Gina will never forget because she's a baseball mom through and through.
It was my life. It was my life. From the time Nico was 5, I took him batting lessons, I took him to batting cages, I took him to pitching lessons.
With his high school days behind him, Nico played ball the following year at Howard College. That summer, his dad died of colon cancer. Nico then transferred to Cal State Fullerton, only to have the season canceled courtesy of the pandemic. When he returned home with a torn ACL to figure out his next move, that's when the unthinkable happened.
You know, he was depressed, and he bought some Xanax off the street, and it was laced with fentanyl, and it killed him, just like you hear all those stories. He was never like on drugs or anything, ever.
It was just one tragic, fatal mistake from an unprescribed painkiller. Just the day before his passing, Nico was with Coach Buchanan, helping teach at a youth baseball camp.
Do you remember like the last thing you said to him?
He said he was arranging with another camper, Adam Stevenson, who's at Abilene Christian, that they were going to come out and throw early in the week next week. And so I said, "I'll see you then." And that was it.
Nico may be gone, but his memory will never fade.
Well, first of all, I thought he was the funniest person in the world, and he was so loving. Like, anytime, you know, he was leaving the house, and I'd be like, "I love you," and he'd be like, "I love you more."
Every single woman in Nick's life, his sisters, his mom, his girlfriend, everybody had the same thing to say. It's just, I mean, such a sappy guy.
He was such a family guy that he loved having his family there and having his family involved in the sport.
A sport his nephew has now adopted.
My 6-year-old's in baseball now, and he's wearing the number 8, which is really amazing. But it's funny because I'm like reliving the moments that I had with Nico with my son now, and it's been hard and momentous and wonderful at the same time.
I mean, I used to just call him my breath of fresh air. He was so kind and so giving. He was very well liked in Southlake.